Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at MarketSite, we have Mike Sokol. He's a senior managing director on Nasdaq's Markets Intelligence Desk, and we are here with an update from the FOMC minutes. Mike, as always, thanks for joining us on set. And seems like the language from the FOMC minutes is very different than it was in December. Yeah, and it seems also that the market was okay with that, because we worried today going into the market if the equities had misjudged what the Fed's intentions were, you could have a big move today. And owing to the 26 point move up in the Dow right now, it's pretty much as the market expected. Right. It seems as if if we're looking at it right now, that it's went up a little bit, gave back a little bit, and it's looking like it's trying to establish its range. We're only 15 minutes out from the FOMC minutes, and I'm sure analysts are still combing through a lot of the notes. So I think the other thing that we have to focus on is U.S. and China trade talks, because the market really has been hinged on those two hopes, the FOMC and trade talks. Pretty much since December, it's been the FOMC and they're changing their stance, and the U.S.-China trade. And 3/4 of the companies have reported earnings out of the S&P. That hasn't really moved the markets a lot, and it's really about what has been said or leaked out of those talks has been positive, and that, along with the Fed, has helped the market move 8 straight weeks higher. Right. So if you get a negative outcome on U.S.-China trade for whatever reason, then you have a problem. I don't know how much is priced in, but it seems like a fair amount of good news is priced in already. And what's next catalyst? Because as you had mentioned, corporate earnings really aren't blowing anything. They're not moving the needle, right? Trade talks are priced in, FOMC is priced in. Right. What's the next catalyst? What's the next catalyst? Because you have, what you're looking at is lower to negative earnings growth for the next 2 quarters probably. And so if rates are going to stay low, you're on a knife's edge there, and you're really hoping for a very positive China trade outcome and maybe some helpful commentary maybe with Brexit to help you along there to move the market higher. Well, and in the Markets Intelligence Desk, you guys talk to hundreds of Nasdaq-listed companies every day. Are you hearing any common themes or concerns that they have around macro factors? Not in particular. I think they're worried about tariffs. I mean, that's just not a good thing. So, companies worry about that. They worry, about what's going on in their own particular sector, usually more than the macro picture. All right, Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to having you on for the weekly wrap on Friday. And thank you for joining me throughout the day. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.